All right, guys, what's going on? My name is Ollie Ward. Welcome back to the Ollie Ward channel. Hope you all had a fantastic Thursday and you're ready for some Leeds United transfer news. Deadline day is tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. It's getting nervy for Leeds United. But before we do get into the latest Leeds United transfer news, be sure to smash a like button. Let's go for 500 likes on tonight's video. Also, subscribe if you are new. We hit 11.6k yesterday, so let's try and get to 11.7k as quick as we can. I'm going to give you 3 seconds to subscribe. 1, 2, and 3. Thank you for subscribing. And today, comment your thoughts on our new signing, the Bulgarian midfielder, Gruev. Gruev? I don't know. Bulgarian midfielder looks decent. I believe it's Ilia Gruev. I don't know. Either way, Groove is in the heart. That should be a chant. Get it going. Without further ado, let's get into the latest Leeds United news. Like I said yesterday, guys, this could all change by the time this video's out. Who knows what's going to happen? But this is just the current, at this point in time, the latest transfer news. Let's get into it. So, Leeds United have open talks with Roma about the possibility of signing Ola Solbakken on a permanent transfer. I think that's how you say it. Solbakken. The Norwegian international is valued at around £4 million. He can play as either a second striker or as a winger. He joined Roma just 6 months ago. He's made 15 appearances in Serie A in the second half of last season, and he only scored once. Isn't the best stats, yeah. And we're probably looking, why are Leeds United looking at a winger? Is Nonto off? Is Sinisterra off? We're going to get a bit into that later. But I looked at the guy's stats compared up to Joseph Payne still. Very similar. Actually, if anything, this Norwegian international Solbakken has actually got better statistics. So, maybe not goals wise, but like take ons, ball carrying, and things like that. He does look statistically better. Farker likes to look at him. The only reason I would see this happening is if we lose a winger, Sinisterra. We could lose Rutter, we could lose Nomto. There's still around 30 hours to go of this transfer window, ladies and gentlemen, and it's nervy. I'm still very nervy. So hopefully we can keep on to one of them. If not, Leeds have open talks with Roma over the possibility of a permanent transfer. We could just get him in anyway, but I doubt it. I believe Leeds will bring in one more central midfielder who we will speak about in a little while, and also hopefully a left back. You've got to think we're getting in a left back. Next up, I want to talk about Ilia Gruev. Done deal, 4-year contract, fee of around €5 million. Central defensive midfielder, plays a bit like Ethan Ampadu, ball carrying, aggressive. I like him. He's got a hell of a pass. I think he's a left-footed midfielder as well. I think it's Gruev. Either way, Groove is in the heart. Should start chanting around Ellen Road. I like it. But yeah, it looks a fantastic little midfielder. Werder Bremen fans just saying, he's a very talented player given the time. So look at that. We've got a decent little player. Farker likes him. Bob's your uncle. Next up, Glen Kamara. Deal agreed. Medical booked. He's going to be the next Leeds United signing. Glen Kamara. Here we go, says Fabrizio Romano. I'm happy with that as well. He can play more centrally like Ampadu, like Rev, or he can play in the 10 as well. This is a decent signing. I really like, Glen Kamara. I think people are saying he's finished. I'm saying he's only just getting started. But yeah, no, either way, he's a fantastic addition, isn't he? You know what he's done for Rangers, and I can't wait for him to join Leeds. I'm really excited for Glen Kamara's signing. They're going to be the two central midfielders done, I do believe. I think we should be looking at a left back and maybe another striker, but there's still plenty of time for players to leave and come in. I just don't know what Leeds United are going to do. And talking about outgoings, next up, we're going to talk about Luis Sinisterra. Leeds don't want to lose him, but there's a lot of interest, says Phil Hay. Could be the reason we are linked with the Roma winger, kind of what I said. He doesn't want to play in the Championship. He doesn't want to play in the second division. I kind of believe Leeds needs to say 35 million, you can take him. If not, he's staying. Kind of what they've done with Willie Nonto. I really like that from Leeds. I hope they do the same thing. At the end of the day, Sinisterra is a Leeds United player. He's under contract. He's got to play. And when he did play, you saw what he done against Ipswich. He was absolutely fantastic. So Sinisterra obviously probably doesn't want to play in the second division. He wants to play Premier League. I know Crystal Palace like the look of him, but either way, yeah, I believe if Eze goes Man City, maybe Sinisterra is just the right man for Crystal Palace, you would like to think. But let's hope Leeds can hold out. Let's hope the transfer window just shuts and we can keep on to Luis Sinisterra. I tell you, please. Next up, Ayo Tanaka, the Dusseldorf midfielder, Japan international, the 24-year-old. No movement today. Reported that Farker didn't want him in the middle of the park. That was the reports between Farker and people and the higher ups of the club. Farker said he wouldn't, he didn't think he was the answer, and apparently Leeds pulled out of that negotiations. It was a fee of around €3 million, so it wouldn't have been a massive risk even if we got him in. But Farker didn't seem to want the Japan international. So either way, Leeds, there's been no movement today for Tanaka, and also Borussia don't want him either. So it looks like like he'll be staying at Fortuna Dusseldorf for the remainder of until January at least. Next up, Matt O'Reilly, the Celtic midfielder. Leeds interested, but seems unlikely, says Phil Hay. Celtic apparently did reject a 10 million bid. I saw this on Sky Sports about 2 minutes before recording. Leeds put in a 10 million bid for the Norwegian international or Danish international. He's one or the other. But either way, I don't see this happening now. Likely he will stay at Celtic. I don't believe Leeds will go in for more than 10 million for him. And it looks like they're now going to get Glen Kamara. And obviously, we've brought in Gruev as well. So I don't see Leeds United going for another central midfielder. Next up, Cody Drameh, set for a loan move to Birmingham. This is according to Phil Hay. Loads of clubs interested. He's got 12 months left on his contract. It's looking as a season-long loan. It's a bit of a weird one. Cody Drameh, he's never going to get into this team again, I don't believe, with the likes of Jed Spence, Luke Ayling, Shaxs can play right back. I just don't think he's in Farke's plans at all. Cody Drameh does look like he will be on his way to Birmingham on a season-long loan, and that will be probably the appearance against Ipswich is probably the last thing we're going to see of Cody Drameh. Next up, Sam Greenwood joined Middlesbrough on loan today. Good luck to the kid. I wish Sam Greenwood is only 21. I always think he's a bit older. With our youngsters, they've played so much first-team football. I always think they're a bit older, but he's only 21. So good luck to Sam Greenwood. Hope he does it out in Borough. Fair play to them. Leeds United are open to offers for Leo Hielda, JB, and other fringe youngsters. Apparently, there was a bid for Darko JB. It got rejected as Leeds only want to loan him and not permanently transfer. And apparently, it's around a 4 million bid for Darko JB, but Leeds said no, and they only want to loan him out. So that's kind of good for the future. I think there's a player there. He just hasn't worked under Farke so far for me. And it looks like Kamara is the only deal to be completed tomorrow, unless Leeds go in for a left back. But according to Graham Smith, Leeds aren't looking at one right now. But the thing is, I don't entirely believe that. As I'm not trying to disagree with Graham because obviously he knows a lot more than just a fat old hairy YouTuber. But Luke Thomas apparently was ready for a medical. So surely that means we're looking for a left back. I know in the end, Luke Thomas went to the Blades. He went to Sheffield United. So surely we're looking at a left back if apparently there was a medical booked there. According to some sources, Leeds were furious that Luke Thomas didn't turn up to the medical and he went to Sheffield United instead. But listen, it's paper talk at the moment. You're going to get a lot of silly news over the next 24 hours. So, I mean, the real strong link there is Charlie Taylor. Obviously, it was Luke Thomas, and now it's Charlie Taylor. Come back to Leeds. Would you guys accept him? I think I would. We need a left back. All we've got so far is Firpo and Barham, and they're both out. I can't have Jed Spence starting left wing back and Ayling starting. I just can't have it. I can't have it. I don't want it. So that's all. That's all the news we've got for today, ladies and gentlemen. It's a bit. There's a lot going on with Leeds United so far. So let me just run that down. Leeds in talks with Ola Solbakken from Roma. Ilia Gruev done deal to Leeds United. Glen Kamara will be next through the door. Luis Sinisterra, could leave Leeds United. He really could. Tanaka, Leeds United don't want him. Farke didn't think he was the answer. Leeds had a 10 million bid rejected by Celtic for Matt O'Reilly. Cody Drameh to leave to Birmingham. Sam Greenwood has joined Borough on loan. Youngsters are being watched on loan, and obviously there's been a bid for JB, but that got rejected. And it looks like, as it stands, Glen Kamara will be the only deal completed tomorrow, unless we complete him tonight and maybe going for a left back tomorrow. Who knows, guys? It's going to be a very entertaining final day of the Leeds United news, Leeds United transfer headlines, everything is going to be an exciting day. But guys, if you did enjoy this video, be sure to smash that like button. Let's go for 500 likes. Subscribe if you're new. I've been Ollie Ward. Comment all your thoughts on just everything I spoke about in this video. I've been Ollie Ward. You guys have been excellent, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheery. Oh.